I asked this question on Twitter because we're about to talk about Tim Pool here real quick. So I asked this question on Twitter. What's a good name for Tim Pool's band? And these are the top 4, at least in my opinion, that I found. So the top 4 are Newfound Glory Hole.
I like that.
My Chemical Bromance.
So good.
Fall Out of the Closet Boy. And Pool Dull of Mud.
I kind of the first one, I think.
Newfound Glory Hole?
Newfound. There's no better than Newfound Glory Hole. Come on.
Okay, thank you.
That one's gorgeous.
That one was mine. Thank you.
Okay. I seen the other day.
What is it?
Pool in the Gang.
Pool in the Gang's not bad, but the problem with that is, but the problem is every time Pool's with a gang, he fires the gang.
Yeah. He doesn't keep him around very long.
Okay, so let's see what this is. Apparently, this is talking about Rogan having Republican thing on, and then he uses it to plug his music.
It is, ladies and gentlemen, the official instruction from Joe Rogan. His advice to people, his advice to you, vote Republican. It's not so simple, and it never is. But in this tweet from Kate Talks Truth with 3,900
he's so annoying.
6 retweets, it's a 1-minute clip where Joe Rogan basically tells everybody to vote Republican.
Why are you talking like this? Is he like talking like he sings now?
Yes.
But there's some
Joe Rogan he's got some advice for you. What is he doing? Sorry. It's just...
Oh, what a dick. Oh, what a dick. Oh, what a dick. He titled this video, Joe Rogan says vote Republican over lockdowns and Aaron Rodgers exposes Fauci. Bro, do you know what this... I'm skipping around. Look, you know, that was to get people to watch.
Pharmaceutical industry spent $4.58 billion US dollars on advertising on national TV in the U.S., unsurprisingly representing the new song, Red.
Here it is.
All right. Let's mix the story with a self-aggrandizing promo. I mean that somewhat facetiously. My friends, in the description below, you will see a link for the new song that we just put out, Only Ever Wanted.
What?
But this isn't about Joe Rogan says vote Republican over lockdowns. Aaron Rodgers exposes Fauci stooge pressuring NFL.
Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, he fucking.
That's not what this is. That's not what this is.
He Tim rolled us.
Okay, maybe he only covers it for a little bit.
You can buy the song on Apple if you would like to help us smash the charts. We've been sitting at #2 on iTunes. All songs for the entire platform, all music. We are #2. Help us beat Britney Spears and Elton John. I don't know if we can. Come on, man. I'm such a big fan of Elton John. Seriously, some of the best music ever. Re-released Tiny Dancer with Britney Spears as a dance pop song. Okay, maybe we'll never get anywhere close to beating it.
Can somebody explain why people like Tim Pool? I mean, and I'm not being a dick, because I mean, I know that it's easy to make fun of him, but like, who does he appeal to? The average midwit? Like, who's he for? He's not funny, so he's not like a comedy guy. So it's not like, yeah, Tim Pool.
And he's not principled, so he doesn't have like fans that believe in anything.
Right. So he was a Bernie bro. So like, who's Tim Pool for? I just don't get it.
I don't know. I think he is for like fence sitting, sort of like a mild contrarians.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the whole thing. Like, oh, Tim Pool's cool because sometimes sometimes he's right wing, sometimes he's not. Man, he's just
moderate left, moderate right.
Yeah, he's the centrist's fucking wet dream.
But here's what I want to get into. As I'm reading this news about Joe Rogan, and I'm thinking about the fact that so let me say this: we've been basically blacklisted. No one is writing about the fact
on iTunes. What are you talking about? Blacklisted.
That we released a top charting song, and I'm laughing.
Because
we are talking about it. You're not. We talked about it twice already, 3 times. All I want to do is talk about it. It sucks.
He's mad because he gamed the system.
Yeah.
He made sure every single one of his fucking radical crazy fans bought the album just to push it up there. They know what he's doing, so they're not acknowledging him.
Look. If you don't buy my album, Antifa's going to win. That's just how it is. Do you want Annie-Fo to win? Boomers that I used to hate, but now they give me money?
Myself saying, of course not. I was hanging out at the casino, and there was a guy I met. He was a fan. And he was like,
oh, my God. It's just cadence. I don't know, man.
Love your show. My friend watches your show all the time. And I asked him if he heard about the song. He said, no. And then he laughed and said, but I'm willing to bet the media won't write about it, right?
So you plugged your own song to a random fan that walked up to you?
Tim,
No, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that story was really cringe, bro.
But that's
Hey Tim, I really like your news coverage and shit. Yeah, but have you heard my music, bro?
Yeah, I'm more into my music now.
And then the guy gave him an out, like, yeah, but I'm sure they won't. I'm sure they won't give you any press because you're so dangerous. That's why you trend on Twitter like weekly. You met the president and you were on Joe Rogan, but they're holding you back, Tim.
The Mersh version of the story is, yeah, like I met a fan. I was actually out at a bar and I met a fan, and I asked him, hey, did you know about my my cat YouTube stream? And he was like, no. And like, well, bro, you gotta watch my cat YouTube stream. It's the best.
No, and I threw a drink in his face.
Yes, exactly.
So angry.
And then you went to another diner because they sat somebody in front of you.
It'd be more likely I was recognized from the cat stream.
Yeah, probably. Well, they can't. They can't see you because it's a green screen.
It's the green screen.
Yeah.
No, but before you're the guy that feeds those cats. Yeah, I've seen you.
And then I laughed and said, you're absolutely correct. We have our communications people reaching out, and they're like, not interested, not interested, not interested. And I'm like, why is
Nobody's interested because the song is shit, Tim. It's fucking shit, Tim.
That's honestly what it is. At the end of the day,
if this song
he thought that it was so good that he was going to push his way into the algorithm and find new audiences that were going to go, oh my God, this dude is everything I've ever wanted from music. And he's like, Virgie's got a good point. It's just shit.
Tim, if it wasn't for your audience, if this was a normal up-and-coming singer who did this song, do you think it'd be number 3? Or you think no one will know who it is? Because see, that's the thing. It's not because it's shooting up through the. It's not shooting up the It's not shooting up through the charts because wow, we didn't know how good he was. It's because everyone's gonna go spend 99 cents to support you, and I get it. I mean, good for you. I'm not even shitting on him for this. Look, if you can make the money, make the money. Like I'm a big believer in that. But don't say that your song is changing the world and it's a freedom movement and try to connect it to modern politics. All right, you're trying to cash in on your audience, and that's fine, but don't pretend it's bigger than it is, you know?
Yeah, he's pretending like, oh, man, they don't want me because, they only want to have their artists at the, and write up stuff about their artists. But it's like, yeah, where do you think fucking Doja Cat came from? That bitch was just making her own little weird beats and rapping and singing on her own little things. And then she did the same thing. Like, she started putting shit on the internet, and it started climbing. But the difference between you and her, Tim, is that other people heard Doja Cat songs and they were like, huh, this chick's got something. You know what I mean? Like she makes some songs where you're like, that was pretty catchy.
Yeah, hey, by the way, congratulations, Tim. You're beating the Essentials, Kenny Loggins.
Dude. Just look at the list
I'm
of
looking
sales
at
on
it.
on iTunes. Nobody buys music on iTunes anymore, Tim. Nobody cares.
Nobody
Tim.
buys music.
It's
iTunes is one of those things people like you manipulate the charts on. Because nobody's like Virgie's right. Nobody's gonna buy music on iTunes anymore unless you're a self-released artist that has an audience from something else, and you're like, yo, go buy this on iTunes so I can be on the iTunes charts. The only people that care about iTunes charts are iTunes people, like iTunes artists.
Is it that Hold Me Closer, number 1, God did DJ Khaled number 3?
Khaled. Did he call it DJ Khaled?
Yeah, he's not a hip hop guy. He's more into like,
they get
gay guy.
Yeah.
Write-ups. Only ever wanted number 2, no write-up. I'll tell you why. And it's completely related to what Aaron Rodgers and Joe Rogan were talking about.
Wow, he's connecting them.
Yeah, it's all connected, man. This is a long-winded promo that he's trying to add just enough Joe Rogan to the recipe for it to be like, it's not clickbait.
Dude, he's treating his song like it's a food bucket.
This is the longest live read I've ever seen. A 20-minute live read.
Pharmaceutical industry makes up all the advertising.
Yeah.
since this this brings me so much joy. Timcast is down one slot to number 3 now, and the Kate Bush song that's been fucking out forever is now back to number 2. So that means, Tim, you this is the equivalent of you took that game where they have the mallet and they test your strength and you hit the thing and it goes up, right? So Tim, that means that you swung with all your might, bing, and you got it all the way up, and it got up to it didn't hit the bell. It just went all kind of up to the top, and now there's no more momentum.
Right.
You already milked everybody in his audience.
You got the ball up to manly, but not hunky.
You're number 23 in next week, and then it's down from there, buddy.
Advertising. Some of the biggest
He made
advertising.
some money though,
and it just so happens that people.
I never shit on him for that, by the way. I've never shit on him. Make your money. I'm a big believer in that, right?
Parada.
Yeah, he made his money off this.
They're saying that he was fired for being anti-vax. The Daily Wire writes it up. Tim Pool releases first single with ousted Offspring drummer Pete Parada. Major shout out to the Daily Wire. This is the game, my friends. We have
Bro, his song wasn't even political. It was basically Breaking Benjamin, but it never fucking got to the heavy part.
Yeah.
It was a fucking love song.
our way into their insiders club. We are not supposed.
You worked for Disney.
Didn't he work for like BuzzFeed or somebody too?
Vice
For a while. Vice. That's what it was. Thank you.
Insiders Club? Are you fucking kidding me right now, Tim?
Tim, your clips come up automatically on YouTube. You're in the club. You got to have a little fucking sidebar with Joe Rogan and Jack Dorsey and the Indian bitch that does all the legal shit.
Jesus Christ.
Supposed to be able to do that. They're supposed to control the machine. John Rich's song "Progress" didn't hit the top. It hit the top of the charts. Didn't get featured. Got some write-ups though. You can't deny.
By the way, Tom McDonald, we predicted it. Tom McDonald did tweet Tim Pool asking about doing a collab. That's not a joke. That's not a joke.
Dude, Chris Chan, it turns out we didn't need Chris Chan to do the dimensional merge. We'll do it ourselves. We will carry on your fucking legacy. Except the mom fucking part.
I am gonna shit myself and die the day that Tom fucking McDonald and Tim Pool put their song out together. Oh my god, it's gonna be too much,
Bro,
dude.
it's a coming.
I'm going to be waking up that day and I'm going to be like, go for my jog while listening to Walking on Sunshine. Just waiting for it to come out.